will be spiked up exponentially, and worst come to worst, they can still get the loan, for example, in that first pick.
That's true, but I think they want to place Prio on the RD, right? Look, they're betting on the DRNG on the side of Boom. I think they want to try something here. If Blacklist does not ban out the RD, I'm pretty sure they'll pick up something like Xiao Xiao to deal with it.
Has both team expanded the Dharma yet?
I don't think so.
No, don't think so, right? So
think
batting out this DRNG also allows you to go for that Dharma angle.
Yep, so if you can secure both, that'd be great, but that potential is higher for Blacklist because you want to secure both at the same time, right? First pick, I think on the side of Boom Esports, it might be actually going for, you know what, I would take the risk. I would go for an RD.
I would go for the early too, as considering that there's no channel, there's no DRNG, and if Blacklist International doesn't take a Maestro ban here, it could open up a lot of doors here, but now, that's the interesting part. If you pick Arlie, you're giving up a way to this enemy side, both the Maestro Nui and Dharma here. So for Boom Esports, they notices that fact. So lock in this Dharma, much more of a safer trade in this pick and bans.
I mean, now that you put it in such a way, yeah, look, Chemi wants Dharma, I wouldn't want to go up against that. But now you put yourself in a position where you're going up against Dragons, Maestro Nui here.
Do your best.
It's about playmaking, especially at the highest level of HOK here. So there is the pickup coming in from both of these boys. Interested to see whether Boom Esports pick up the Flowborn Marksman as a counter of a late game towards Arlie, or leave that Flowborn towards the later stages of the game. If not, that was going to be putting a lot of pressure on towards Dharma to find those backline flanks against Golden Kite.
Okay, I like the answer coming out from Boom Esports, right? One of the ways to deal with an RD as well as a Mai, maybe more Mai specifically, is the ability to tank through all the damage. And Boom's response, they do lock it in. It's going to be the consort Yu. I love this. There is physical immunity, so laning phase should be pretty decent for the side of Boom Esports.
There we go, the Zhuangzi here. There's the double knockup coming in from both the Dharma and the Zhangfei here. Locking in Zhuangzi makes these two combos so reactive from the side of Boom Esports.
Alright, so essentially Miggy is done for?
I want to say done for, but you're more passive compared to where you were. But in a good way, if Draw is able to draw out the butterfly effect coming in from the Zhuangzi, then potentially we might see a Dharma Miggy flanker. And Chantel is in the audience as well. Today is her birthday, so we do wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday buffs. Let's see who she's supporting. I believe, based on her sitting position on the screen,
it's Boom
she
Esports.
Is supporting Boom Esports. Now, Boom Esports, they're going to ban out the Guan Yu. That's a great answer because what happens if you're anti-CC, you get the setup by the Guan Yu as well. Blacklist will have a few times because now you have an added advantage for Chami 1.
So Chami has burned through the likes of the Mayin and also the Fatih here. Potentially can go for the Byron as a decent matchup in towards the Dharma if they don't ban it out in this final pick and bans here. So for Blacklist International, options are still up and available. It's to really look at the jungle head-to-head here. What's available in this jungle draft?
I think Black can go for the Assassin base. I would actually consider Alarm here.
There's a Luna.
You want to go a Luna with a console? I don't think that's the best idea.
It's possible. It's one of those potential whereby Luna and Maestro Nui both goes in, chunks out the console U, and both are magical damage as well. So that puts a lot of more added value against this console itself, as Luna is one of the rare magical damage one. But they do go for the monkey here, bounce house for days. Double knockup coming in from both Just G and also Dragon on that double pickup.
Oh, I love this thought process from the side of Blacklist, right? It's always just, okay, you're gonna have to focus on me. Look at me now, I'm the captain. You have to follow my instructions.
Yeah, you ignore me, I will still do damage towards the backline. You hit on me, I still don't take damage in towards the early game.
I don't want you to hit on me.
I'm not hitting on you, I'm hitting on them.
Okay, alright, jokes aside, Menki is going to be a tough one to deal with, right? Because very few teams have found an answer. So far, it seems that Nersa seems to be the answer. But Boom Esports, okay, they're going heavy with this one. We're going to get the Jing in the hands of Carl. We're going to have Tatsuri on the Hano. Now, this is going to be kind of interesting. The Hano matchup into the entirety of Blacklist. They don't really have the burst damage.
I would say that You mean Blacklist International?
No, Boom. Like, how are you going to deal with Menki?
You don't deal with the monkey, you go for the backline, Dharma and also the Jing, and just go for the Arlie here. Once the Arlie pops, there's no more consistent DPS coming in from Blacklist International.
Okay, I like the idea. All right, we'll see how that is like. Now, with that being said, Duff kind of global strategy in terms of the mix-up on the knowledge gem for the mid laner, but we'll see how
Wait,
this
it's a
goes.
Halo, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed out on that.
I mean, going into this one, I think that it's you're looking at this one, it's kind of all in on Carl, right? I feel like with this Jing, he's able to make those plays. Danny's obviously there with support and everything, but what?
Chaz taking on the smite on the Zhuangzi.
Interesting though, Chaz on the Smite Zhuangzi here. So both roamers will be looking to actively contest for those neutral objectives in this early game itself. This is the game changer here. This is game number 3 of the best of 7 here. Winning this game puts you into a 2-1 advantage before the halfway point, before the break itself. This is Boom Esports on towards the left side and Blacklist International coming in from a fresh win on towards the red side. Casters, your life, take it away.
Chaz, I like it. I think he was inspired by ZonQ picking up the smite. Be like, hey, I'll do it from the roam lane. But this could be an interesting one. I think a lot of the CC, obviously with that butterfly effect, will be negated. When those team fights are happening, it really comes back to him and when that happens.
It's going to be very interesting because we potentially could see the Chaz drive-by, right? NTCCs is a scoot in. I'm going to get the steal on the neutral objective and bye-bye.
And Golden Cut here has to actually just light steps back. He's coming out a little bit low on this one. He's trying to zone them away because he wants this Firehawk.
Okay, but with that being said, I want to take a look at the overview of this entire draft, right? The Hano pick actually for me now is a pretty decent one, but only in team fights, right? Every Scepter of Fate landed on the members on the side of Blacklist will provide them a additional chance to be able to win a team fight because it stacks.
Yeah. I mean, it's all for Tatsuri to get some of those items, right? Because in the beginning, he's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but once he starts getting the net worth built up, he's going to really be, the wave clear will be real, and it's going to be really tough to get into this Boom Esports lineup.
And at the same time, with the Fate Rewind, you're able to restore towers or even revive towers. I feel like this mechanic will be something that Boom want to use to thrive against the Blacklist lineup.
Oh, they find Miggy the truth. Instantly use the mirror domain. Chammy1 under the tower. Carl just dancing and playing with his food, but Chammy1 is going to sidestep it. He will be fine.
Punishment incoming though.
Yeah, they're looking to go for this one. The Kachusen just barely off the mark, doesn't actually connect with Carl, and it looks like this gank attempt is unsuccessful.
Okay, well, once again, we're dancing on the tightest of lines here between the two teams, and now Tatsuri.
Oh, they find it. The Dragon has to just dash back. Something they need to be careful about. Tatsuri right now, I think that, like, all in all, he's a little bit behind in terms of Dragon's prowess, in terms of that damage. But if he able, again, just get some of that farm, he's going to really turn things.
But, you know, Tatsuri, one of the strengths on the Hano pick is the fact that he can also clear waves really easily, right? Much faster than Dragon, to be honest. And with that, that's going to impact the rotational speed, which is why, you know, with the help of Jashi, he came in not just to share goal, but to speeden up the wave clear. And now this is going to allow Dragon into those very uncomfortable areas onto Boom. If he gets a nice knockup onto the members like Kao, who is very squishy, they potentially could get their first blood on their hand.
Yeah, if he's able to get that, that would be key here. But now they have 3 members of Blacklist International. And Draw right now, it's about like getting Joshi that farm so that he can kind of survive the onslaught of Carl when he does go for that jump in.
And also to add on is to make sure that they get as many members to do that gold sharing, right? This is where they actually have gotten that gold advantage so far. But now here comes the first invade.
Yeah, Joshi though, it looks like he does not get it. Carl gets the smite right under the noses of Joshi. They tried and he missed.
I mean, this is what they need, Kao though.
Yeah, Dragon dashing on back. It's about this wave clearer in this mid lane. Chaz has shown up as well with that kaleidoscope, doing a decent amount of AoE, but you know, again, Chaz and Draw will be going at it, but there's no kill potential.
Oh, it's like a pillow fight, right? It's taking a pillow and hitting each other for about 30 seconds. And right now, Blacklist and Blacklist International and Boom Esports, it's about what kind of control you have over the map here.
Yeah, the Ruinjin right on, pushing Tatsuri back. Miggy, though, is going to be there as well, so it looks like that's going to be the end of things. But look at how Blacklist International using the space. I think that's a great thing because, again, Carl wants to farm. He doesn't want to be going from lane to lane, and putting the pressure on is going to be great for them.
Yeah, also forces the rotation, right? 4 minutes is here. They want to get this first time from the game. That's going to aid them in their rotation and the better prowess.
Oh, the leap away by Draw. The Tyrant is going to be started here. Draw looking for that right angle. He has level 4 if they want to go. He's going to pop it now, the Umbrella Outburst, but Chaz has already taken it with that smite, making his solo. He's going to be picked off, and they find Danny as well. 3 members down thus far, and it looks like Blacklist International coming out on top.
Yeah. With the battle of 4 different smites, Chaz makes it out. Blacklist also get 3 kills in total in that exchange. Now they have a 1,500 goal lead, so this one is tighter than ever.
Yeah, Chaz right now, he's he's like, I'm the jungler now, you know? This is easy. What else can I do here?
Exactly, and now you start to see the benefits of having Chance, right? Yes, Draw does have his Umbrado Outburst, but what good is that when you have the Butterfly effect?
Yeah, that's true. That is true, right? I mean, being able to kind of just ignore all of that, because you know it's coming. With that timing, Draw actually was on point, and if the Butterfly effect wasn't there, it would have had way more impact.
Yeah, so stop blaming me when I use the Smite on the Draw to the rank.
Okay, because Chaz does it, and then it's okay now, right? All of your sins are repented because of that? It took us a while to get here, all right?
Hey, but I get the steals, and here we go,
Oh, they
stealing
found
the
the Beard
life.
Domain with that truth. Like the final frenzy, he's barely able to survive out of that one, and this is the value of the Umbrosa. And now here comes the revenge tour. Justy is showing up. Carl might look to just dash away, and the Dream Roam on it too. They have the connection with the Conchusis, and Carl's bouncing around. They're not able to get any sort of other catch. Blacklist International will put pressure on the top T1 though.
They can still continue that pressure as well. They can take a T1 for sure. Now, meanwhile, in the mid, this is the kind of strategy you want. You have the force Tatsui to choose. You can use the favorite.
Oh, but Jamie won now without the final frenzy. Needs to be careful. Danny's there. Draw might want to go for the jump in. Doesn't have it. They don't have the minions.
Yeah, they don't have it. So there is going to be a life save for the side of Champion 1. Now, with that being said, they have secured the T1 in the top lane. So this is going to be a little bit more space provided for this side of Blacklist to try kind of traverse. Dragon gets a nice knockup, but he's not going to find a kill, right? Right now, it's about how much information do you have on the Boom members? Do you know where they are?
Yeah. Do you know? And also the cooldown timers. I mean, Chammy 1's, they know that it's off right now, so that could be another one. But Chammy 1's still up in front. They're going to take the bottom T1. They're going to brute force this one.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I feel like they are trying to get Tatsuri to come down, get the Fate Rewind, and once he does that, they're going to gank 4-on-1, 5-on-1.
Yeah, that'd be a smart play here. At the same time, we haven't seen too much value of Tatsuri's Fate Rewind as of now. Hasn't really been healing, but again, he wants to stay around in the mid lane, ensure that T1 stays up as long as possible.
Yeah, for sure. We have seen teams use this to a huge success. Even Twisted Minds has used this strategy, right? Make sure you last the game, drag it all the way to the late game.
Yeah. Extend it as much as possible. Give Carl a chance in that regard. But Danny in the bottom lane, he's also another win condition. He's about 600 gold behind Golden Kite's Arlie. Not the easiest of matchups for him.
Yeah, definitely not. While he does have that protecting wings, he also needs to make sure that he gets that bowling shots maximum value, which is very hard because I don't think you will ever find Golden Kite as an easy target. Everyone else, you won't be able to take a fight against them.
It's so hard. I mean, you need like the stun locks galore for him to be locked down, then you just kind of clean house. And it's more of like your own skills just to keep you alive, just stay in the fight. Because again, if you get focused down, the rest of this team, I mean, Carl's got that damage as well, but the rest of it is kind of lacking in that regard.
Yeah, and Chaz has the save card as well, right? NTCC with the butterfly effect. Look, I think Danny is going to have a hard time unless Boom has either a numbers advantage or they have burned out Champion 1's ultimate.
Yeah, if they're able to find that huge edge coming in those team fights here, but the Crimson completely stolen away by Blacklist International. They pretend like they're going to go in the mid lane, but they actually just go for the bottom, taking away the Crimson.
Yeah, numbers advantage, right? And once again, okay, Miggy is hiding, they know about this, but this is where the rotation of Blacklist starts to get a little bit scary. Chaz is always in the middle of 4 different members. Butterfly effect available for the save.
Yeah, and it looks like Carl now on the run. Jushi's there, doesn't have Smite though. This Azure Golem's about to be started. They've been pushing away. They're fighting. The final frenzy used by Chammy 1. He gets on out of this one, but it's all about this Azure Golem. The Fate Rewind is going to be zipping on back. Tatsuri goes for those scepters, does a little bit of damage, but the Leap of Fate might have gone too far. The Umbrella Alpha is looking to turn this, and Dragon actually has slow flash away. They find Tatsuri. Chaz is a little bit low, but looks like it'll fly in. The hero that you will. Carl doing in, but he went in too far. He gets picked off by Dragon, and now Miggy show it up. Does a little bit of work on it. Justy, the Dream Roam. They want to continue on with those shields. Blacklist International coming on top 2-1.
Yeah, big win. It's all about Golden Kai. Once again, they're feeding him the space and he's going in. He gets the weave in and weave out, and now the prize is the potential T1 as well. Miggy does have the ultimate, does have the flash. No value.
Oh, he went in way too far, got caught out. Miggy. Final frenzy on out of this one, but Miggy was just trying to deal with the minion wave, but Blacklist International make him pay.
I mean, they push this to the absolute limit, and once again, Blacklist International, they will get their hands on the Tyrant. They have a fighting prowess advantage. They have a 5,000 gold advantage as well. Blacklist doing everything right.
Yeah, doing everything right. I mean, this sieging, the way that they've been able to take things, they're like Booming Sports, one guy gets out of position, they make him pay, and this is why Blacklist International are enjoying this 5K lead.
And you can start to see the value, right? Look, the itemization by Chess, he's not even caring about Tatsuri here. He's going for a full physical defense build, already has the potential ominous premonition completed soon.
Yeah, and, I mean, if you're looking at the members of Blacklist International, Chammy1, Joshi, and Chaz, they're all kind of tanky and annoying to deal with. And now with the lack of ZC, it's going to be even tougher. But now they might potentially skirmish here. But they want the Azure Golem. That's going to be smited away. The favor wind on back, and it looks like the Umbrella Alphas will be used, connecting on a 3. They have that nice little push back, and now Carl dancing around Mirror Domain. They find Joshi, though. He goes Dream Roll onto 3. Chammy1 is going to be picked off as well. And they find the damage. 2 members are already down, and they find Carl as well off a triple with Golden Kite.
I mean, Golden Kite, this guy is on fire. Triple kill for him, playing with a sliver of health in that last moment. And Blacklist, they extend their lead. Right now, it's about 6,000 ahead. And with the 10-minute marker hitting right now, the fact that Joshi's alive, but Carl is not, Blacklist have another advantage.
Yeah, but this is the thing. But Carl is trying to get to the back line, but this draft has just been able to out-sustain them. They don't have that potential burst as of now, but Carl is trying to find Dragon and Gold Kite, not able to do so.
Yep, and this is the interesting thing, because there's extra shields coming up from the side of Chance. He does have the redemption. Here we go. Once again, they're poking and prodding, and it's Boom, they are taking the shorter end of the stick.
Yeah, Miggy has to Formless is back. They lose the mid T1. Here's the Dream Roam on to 2, only catching them, but it looks like they're going to be backing off. The minions are now here. Blacklist International can't get anything else.
Yeah, and every single time Tatsuri uses his ultimate, it might spell the end of Boom's dreams for this game number 3.
Blacklist International doing such a good job in this game, right? I mean, even Chammy1 and the Sombrosa, 2-1 and 4, the amount of impact, the fact that they got him low, but then they're like, oh yeah, crap, Final Frenzy, you know what I mean? And he gets away. It's happened time and time again.
Yeah, and essentially you're just wasting their resources, right? I think that's the true value of what Blacklist has drafted. It's a burnout resource composition.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got a 2-level advantage as well, and Chammy1 is doing more damage, he's out-sustaining. The amount of impact that he's had has been way more than Miggy, so he's gotten the best of them in this game, in this series.
Yeah, and once again, 12.5 minute mark Blacklist. They're going to try for the Shadow Overlord this time.
Yeah, Chaz is up in front, he throws out the Kaleidoscope, but it's too late. Now Blacklist International, what sort of catch can they go? If they were to get draw, that'd be great, but that's probably, again, a very difficult target to take down at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, that shouldn't Boom just go for the trades in terms of ultimate resources? Carl, though, looking a little bit
Dream Roam, it's going to be dodged by Carl, who has to commit the Mirror Domain, something to take note of in this next big team fight.
Yeah, 1 ultimate down, and I feel like this could be the same solution for the side of Boom Esports, right? Why not burn the Chaz ultimate, and then hopefully you get Miggy to get that true mantra down?
Yeah, I mean, Boom Esports, everything's reactive, right? Blacklist have been initiating. They're the ones that are taking the fight, and once the cooldowns are available again, they're going back in. They're playing very smart.
Yeah. Boom, right now, I think draw. Just get the Umbrella Outburst, wait for the Chaz ultimate, and then set up for me.
Yeah. And now this bottom T3 has to be, looks like it's going to be going down. It's about half-life at this point. They've done a lot of damage on this one. They're going to wait for the next Vanguard before they go. Shadow Vanguard is in the top lane, something to take note of.
Yeah, Shadow Overlord is also going to be very important right now with this Boom Esports. How much more can they hold on? This is delaying the inevitable. Golden Kai will get that T3 at the bottom. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be going back on this one. And also at the same time, it's like you're, like Tatsuri, you've got favorite wine, but how much can you do? Now it's Assault. It's going to be taken down from the top T3. Chammy1 is up in front. They turn their attention now to the mid lane.
That value of that has no longer been the same. The T3 at the bottom is going to fall. Right now, even if you reset the towers and revive the towers, it is still super minions for the side of Blacklist, which means this mid T3 needs to be protected at the cost of their lives.
So smart by Blacklist International. Slow and steady, right? If you burst it down, the favorite wine just kind of resets everything. But, I mean, it's kind of on the back of Golden Kite, who has 12K. He has a massive lead over Danny.
Excuse me, 12,000? How long is it? It's 14.5 minutes. This guy is extremely rich, and with that, they will be once again able to open up the rest of the Gorge, which means Shadow Tyrant available for Blacklist. They've already won the team fights. Now with the Tyrant itself and Tyrant buff, I think this is maybe the closing the story for Boom in game number 3.
Yeah, I know how you like him, Rich. Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama, don't matter at this point, but Golden Kite is the guy. He's got so much gold at this point. 50 minutes into this one, I mean, Golden Kite is looking to single-handedly take this one.
Yeah, but no sugar babies, because we don't want to spend that money.
Now the mid T3 is about to be going down. Blacklist International doing such a good job with the Dream Roam onto 2, and they've already gotten the mid T3. They're doing such a good job, but they find the truth, and they might get the pick off off, but the final frenzy shaking that all off. Blacklist International continuing on. Chaz is up in front, but I think Blacklist International will probably back up and regroup.
Yeah, they don't have to overextend. They still have 50 seconds of this Tyrant buff. And with that being said, this game is nowhere near a Tempest game. So boom, they have to hang on. And right now they really are just hanging on.
I mean, no towers, right? This is going to be very difficult for Boom Esports to somehow mount a comeback. Look at the towers. All towers are still up from Blacklist International. This has been a great game for Blacklist.
Yeah, man. Here's the most interesting thing. Draw has not even completed the Dawn Line yet. This guy, 6,500 gold, he wants to provide the shields, but it's not enough.
It's definitely not enough. I mean, this Zhuangzi pick has been amazing. The Umbrosa has gotten tremendous value as well. And you're kind of thinking, oh, Dragon on the Mai might be falling off. But the rest of them has just done such a great job of ensuring that they get a nice little pick off. And they find Draw in a bad spot. The Dream roam forward. Draw's saving his ult, but now he uses it the wrong way. That might have been a mistake, but Draw will be fine. He does stay alive though.
And it's one big win because Chaz didn't even need to use his butterfly effect, which means now Mingy is rendered useless.
Yeah, definitely at this point. I mean, Draw, that was like a low light, dare I say. That kind of turned things if they were able to go. But unfortunately for him, I mean, it's a huge cooldown right now. Oh, but they find him. They get a little bit of pick. Here's Sage's Sanctuary on the Chammy1, who actually flashes away. That's just going to be burnt out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a burning of resources. Right now, Boom needs to deal with the Shadow Overlords and the Shadow Vanguards as well. Blacklist, they have all three lanes crashing in. Tatsuri may have his ultimate, but that is going to provide little value at this point.
Little value, but Golden Kite, that's going to be Sage's Sanctuary, which got popped off. He actually has to just step away. He's going to be fine, but they find the Ruenge and the Fate Rewind onto Tatsuri, who just heals that one right back up. Now Golden Kite is still there. Tatsuri's going to take it a little bit low, but he gets picked off. And now on the back end, Carl trying to do some work, finds Golden Kite, but he trades his life away. Justy's up in front, trying to go for this one. His Sage's Sanctuary is going to be popped for him. Unbridled offer, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink, but most importantly, Blacklist International take their crystal.
They explode every single option, but it was not enough. And with
For the side of Boom Esports, you saw the Dharma, you saw the Zhangfei, you're like, oh, that's a free Zhuangzi game here. I can just cleanse my CC and I'm off to go. It's a similar story going into game 2 where Golden Kite
and just get rid of him.
Yeah, you talk about anti-CC and then Umbrosa, because if he finds the backline and Dharma or Zhangfei is not there, it's rendered ineffective.
On top because the coach was the one. But here is the one guy that made the entire formula work. Chammy1.
Chammy1 throughout the entire early game was getting consistently targeted down by the side of Boom Esports.